is that I recently saw a Moebius video by Matt with 4Ts. I'm not trying to diss Matt, but he does mention that there's a story, White Nightmare. He does mention a story, and it shows a guy who's riding a bike, and he can sense that this car pulls out, about to run him over, and you can tell that he was a little ethnic. He pulls to the side, the car loses control, crashes, and because it crashes, there starts this long chain of events where these racists that were trying to kill this guy because he's Arab get in trouble with the law. They want to shoot themselves. They get into a fight. Then the character who's driving wakes up from a dream, and his wife is like, "What are these guys doing here so early in the morning?" She's like, I don't like you hanging around with these guys." So they go out and they drive, and they're just parked somewhere, and they're waiting, bicyclists, to come by an Arab, and they come down, and they actually do run him over. And then when they come out, after he flies in the air, come out, and they just hit him with poles and basically kill him. And everyone here just kind of stares, but nobody says anything, leaves the guy dead. And this was a story that Moebius wrote, basically talking about racism, and I'm going to quote from him. "This story began when I heard a report on French radio about a young filmmaker who had made a short feature about some racist incidents in France and had his film censored by the Ministry of the Interior." And he starts talking about how he's, against racism, but even though it talks about the racism the French have to people from the Middle East, it talks about, him battling his own inherent racism from growing up. But the reason I bring this up is because this was mentioned by Matt with 4Ts, and it just showed the black and white, and all he said was, "Oh, this story touches more on his love for the underground." No, it doesn't. It doesn't touch more about, maybe it does, but the real point of this is that this is an anti-racism story about a bunch of French white dudes trying to kill and beat up, and they actually are successful in killing an Arab. And I wonder why a white guy with a bald head talking about comics kind of glosses over the fact that this story is an anti-racism story, and a lot of the things that are involved in the story still apply today, sadly. My message to you is that when you see something on YouTube, no matter how enthusiastic it is, no matter how slick it is, no matter how well written it is, just don't take it as the gospel, because people have agendas. What's my agenda? Just to be honest and straightforward. I'll give you my opinion, but I at least present the book. This whole volume's been great. Anyway, just the more you know.